Mike, will you do a luxury run of Zelda on the Switch? Says Broomhatter. Oh my god. You want to talk about that? Should we talk about Zelda? I think, is that what it's called? Luxury on the Switch? So this is what I know about that. You guys can tell me in the chat as I'm talking about this. So Nintendo announced Zelda Luxury, and it's an easier version of The Legend of Zelda from what I know, and I guess it's coming for the Switch. And basically it's like they start you off with more money. I think they start you with the white sword and things like that. It's the original Zelda. It's Zelda 1, but like an easy version of it. And you guys can tell me, but like to me that seems like a slap in the face. Like, does Nintendo think that gamers today suck and that they can't beat the games that we used to beat back in the 80s? Because we were able to do it back then. And by the way, Zelda's been around, you know, on what, the Wii U, the Virtual Console, whatever. People have been playing it for whatever 30 years, and it was never a problem. And all of a sudden they're like, let's make an easy version of it. I think it's a slap in the face to today's gamers. It's almost like Nintendo saying, hey, today's gamers suck. So here's an easy version of one of our most famous games of all time. I think it's kind of insulting. Let me see what the people in the chat think about it. They should call it Millennial Zelda, says Justin Garbert. Nintendo is trying to reach younger folks that have no attention span. I think they feel the current generation of gamers has no clue how to figure things out, as if walkthroughs don't exist. A more interesting thing would have been a harder version, says Rough T. Desperado says games used to be a lot harder back in our day. Current generation gamers aren't used to that kind of difficulty. It's like the white Tanuki suits, says John J. Doyle. TurboGrafx says it's a slap in the face and a punch in the gut. Dan Evil Robot says, what are we talking about? So somebody mentioned to me what my thoughts were on the Zelda Luxury, which is an easy version that they're releasing for the Switch of, I believe it's for the Switch, of Zelda, where they are doing things to make it easier, and everybody's kind of complaining about it because it's like, why would you do that? You know, why would you change a game that's, you know, one of their masterpiece games that's been around for 30 years? It's kind of like, why? Pooping Pants, you think it's a dipshit version? Nero says NES can't make a challenging game, so they have to say gamers suck. Nintendo's focus testing their games a lot more. I think it's mass marketing. Gnarl says Zelda 1 is the only Nintendo game I care to play. Well, I don't know about that, but there's a lot of good Nintendo games. You meant to say Nintendo. Okay, Nero. Anyway, so that's that. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to know more things about that. Like, I don't know how much they've announced. Like, how much easier is it exactly? Like, is there more than just starting the game with the white sword? Like, what? I wonder what exactly they've done. Did they make things like less hits? Like, I'd really like to know just how much they've simplified the game.